Hello, wonderful English learners. Today, we are asking a very interesting question. Ever wondered if taking a break from learning a new skill is actually good for you? Or if it could be a big mistake? This is a common thought for many people learning English. You work hard every day. You study grammar. You practice speaking. You listen to English podcasts. Sometimes you feel tired. You might think, should I stop for a little while? This is a big question for all language learners, especially if you feel tired or want to know the best way to learn. Many people ask, is taking a break from English helpful or harmful? This is a question I hear a lot. And the answer, like many things in language learning, is not a simple yes or no. It depends. But often, I believe taking a break can be more helpful than harmful. Let me explain why. Learning a language is like running a very long race, a marathon. It is not a short run, a sprint. You do not finish it in a day or a week. It is a long journey. Because it is so long, you can feel very, very tired. This feeling is called burnout. Burnout happens when you are so tired that your brain cannot take any more information. You feel tired in your body, in your mind, and in your feelings. It is a state of complete exhaustion. I believe that taking breaks helps you stop burnout before it starts. And preventing burnout is one of the most important parts of learning a language. Why? Because burnout is, I think, the biggest problem for language learners. It is a bigger problem than difficult grammar. It is a bigger problem than not understanding native speakers. It is a bigger problem than feeling you are not improving your speaking. All these other problems, you can overcome them. You can find new ways to study. You can practice more. You can change your methods. But burnout is different. When you are burnt out, you simply cannot continue. You lose all desire to learn. You stop completely. This is why protecting yourself from burnout by taking a break, whether it is a short break or a slightly longer break, is very, very important. It can save your language learning journey. It helps you stay in the race, even if you slow down for a moment. Now, let's talk about how your brain works. This part is a bit more scientific, but I will make it simple. Your brain needs time to rest and recover.
It needs quiet moments to put all the new information in the right places.
This helps your memory work better.
Think about why sleep is so important.
When you sleep, your brain is very busy.
It is not resting completely. It is doing a lot of work.
It is like tidying up a messy room.
It takes all the things you learned during the day and puts them in order.
It cleans up the unnecessary things and stores the important things.
This helps you remember better.
This helps you understand better.
This is why, when you do not sleep well, it is hard to focus. It is hard to think clearly.
Taking a break from English is similar to this.
It gives your brain a chance to organize all the grammar rules, all the new words, all the sounds you have heard. It helps your brain put everything in its correct place. Think about going to the gym. If you lift heavy weights every single day without any rest, what happens? Your muscles get very tired. They might get hurt. They need time to rest. They need time to repair themselves and grow stronger. You cannot push every day. Your body needs rest days. It is the same for your brain. Your brain needs rest periods so that it does not get hurt. It needs time to recover so that it can learn more effectively later. So, a break is not just doing nothing. It is active recovery for your brain. It is a time for your brain to become stronger and better at learning. Now, I said earlier that it depends. So, let us talk about what it depends on. First, it depends on your current learning level. If you are a complete beginner, maybe at an A1 or A2 level, taking a break for a week or even just a few days might be more damaging than helpful. At the very beginning, consistency is key. You are building the very basic foundations. If you stop, you might forget some important basic words or rules. It might be harder to start again. So, for beginners, I suggest very short breaks, maybe just a day, or even just changing your learning activity. But when you reach an intermediate level, like B1 and above, breaks can be much more helpful. At this level, you have a solid foundation. Your brain has more information to organize. A break gives it the time to do that. Second, it depends on how long the break is. Let me give you an example from my own life. When I was learning Chinese, I studied it for 3 years. But it was for school, not because I truly wanted to. At the end of those 3 years, I was very, very tired. I was burnt out. So, I decided to take a break for the summer. The problem? I never went back. That summer break became a year, then another year. Now, I have not learned Chinese in 9 years. That break was too long. It was an open-ended break. Now, compare that to my experience with French. I learned French because I wanted to. I took a break from French, but it was only for about 1 month. When I returned, I found that I had not forgotten much, and I felt refreshed. I felt more excited and eager to learn again. So, the duration of the break matters a lot. A break for a year? Too long. A break for a month or 2 weeks? That is probably going to help you. It will refresh your mind and your energy. Third, the reason for your break matters. If you take a break to prevent burnout, to let your brain organize, and with a clear intention to return, then it is a good break. This is a purposeful break. But if you are taking a break because you are avoiding English, because you are procrastinating, that is different. We do not want to just stop because it feels difficult. We want to take a break with a clear purpose. A purposeful break means you have a clear plan. You know why you are taking the break. You know when you will return. Do not use words like someday or eventually. Those words mean you are avoiding. Instead, set a specific return date. For example, you can say, I will take a break from English for 7 days. I will return to English on specific date. During those 7 days, you can also use the time to think about your learning system. What habits do you want to start when you return? How can you make your learning more effective? This way, your break is not an ending. It is a planned pause. It is a chance to make your future learning even better. So, the main idea is this. Breaks are not the enemy of language learning, but they should be purposeful decisions, not accidental endings. Think of it like my experience with French, not like my experience with Chinese. Learning a language is a long journey, a long relationship. It is okay to take some time, to take some space. But you must
Come back with a plan. You must return with new energy and clear goals. This makes your journey sustainable and enjoyable. What do you think about taking a break from English? Do you think it is helpful or harmful? Have you ever taken a break? How did it feel? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. I love to hear from you all. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to English Bite for more content. Thanks for watching.